Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading. I wasn't going to do another reading today. I've just done Prince Harry's year ahead, a pretty grim reading that, and so I needed some light relief, and the light relief that is being offered to me today is the news, according to Neil Sean, that Harry and Meghan are going to be featuring on the stage in London in the new year, and courtesy of the Spitting Image team. And for those of you who do not know, Spitting Image is an old institution of British television satire. They very funny. They really mock politicians, celebrities, royals, anyone is fair game, anyone in the public eye. And they're very clever, very well written, very well voiced, and always entertaining. They revived it recently, and now it looks like it's going to become a theatre production and featuring those privacy-loving royals, as Neil Sean loves to say, Harry and Meghan. So I want to do a very short reading, see how Harry and Meghan feel about featuring prominently in Spitting Image. It's something that I think for people who are so concerned about their image is going to be quite hard for them to handle. I want to see how they feel about it and whether they may actually try and do something about it, stop it. I am using the Shadowland Tarot for this reading, which of course is precisely about your shadow stuff, the stuff that you want to hide, to repress, and there it is, coming out on Spitting Image and presented to the entire world, so that the entire world can basically laugh at you. Not very nice if you take yourself very seriously, which I do think Harry and Meghan do take themselves terribly seriously. And so let's see what the cards want to tell us. 5-card reading, Shadowlands Tarot. Heart of the matter, how Harry feels about it, how Meghan feels about it, whether behind the scenes they will actually be trying to silence the Spitting Image team, sue them, whatever them. And underlying energy of this is the Two of Cups, Harry and Meghan. There they are, lovebirds, two little lovebirds, but they're rather strange looking little lovebirds in this card. And that possibly is how they're going to be presented in Spitting Image, as two rather strange little lovebirds, and with their very bizarre way of clutching each other in public and all the rest of it that they love to do, to dress rather strangely and appear in rather strange places for their own glorification, in my opinion. And tarot reading, entertainment purposes, and all of that. So the heart of the matter from Harry and Meghan's point of view, and we get, literally the Fool. The Seeker, it's called in the Shadowlands Tarot. That's the Fool card. And when the Fool card is in reverse, it is literally being foolish. Looking foolish, looking silly. They really are feeling this. It's painful for them. It's major arcana. It's the beginning of something when it's the Fool, when it's the 0 card of the tarot. But it's a bad beginning. It's a horrible beginning. It's something that really they hate because it makes them look so silly. This is precisely what the energy that came from the Two of Cups for me. This silly couple, the odd couple, now being made a mockery of, literally, with the Fool in reverse. So how does Prince Harry feel about it himself? The King of Pentacles. Well, I don't think that he's the one that's feeling indignant about it, because he's coming across now as the king, the earth sign king, the Lord and Master. It is a rather strange looking character, but the artwork in these cards is very strange because it's meant to be coming from your subconscious. So these curious figures appear in here, and they're not pretty by any stretch of the imagination. But I don't think he minds, actually, because I think he's used to this kind of British humour, and he doesn't really feel it as an insult to his dignity. I think that he is quite feels quite secure in himself as far as this goes. He doesn't really mind. It's not bothering him. How about his lady wife? How does his lady wife feel about it? She's very upset about it. This is where the trouble is coming from, the Ace of Cups in reverse. All those tears There's crying, there's shrieking, there's tantrums. The Ace of Cups, very unhappy, very, very unhappy, very indignant, outraged. How can they do this to me? How dare they? I can hear doors slamming, and there's floods of tears about this. The insult is felt there with Meghan. It's not felt by Harry. Harry, I don't think, cares at all. He is British after all. He's used to it. She is not, and she's feeling it. She's feeling it. Really very emotional, very upset. How dare they? And interesting that it's a teacup there with a fish in it. I can imagine that teacups are rattling, perhaps being thrown. In my opinion, allegedly, teacups are being thrown. Wow, we've heard about that before. Down under. It looks like it's a favourite party trick. And another order online shopping for whoever has to stock up on the crockery in Montecito. New tea set being ordered as we speak. So are they going to do anything to try and stop it? Are they going to take legal action? Are they going to... the devil in reverse. And the devil is, of course, the liar, the cheat, the toxic, the bad, all the nasty stuff with an SOS there above. Devil in reverse is trying to get out or cutting ties, stopping your bonds with that toxic situation. It does look as if they are going to try and get out of being involved in this, what they see as toxic situation. You see the buildings on fire in the background. The devil has done his evil work. The old goat set the city on fire. People are crying for help in the background, and it's absolute mayhem. It's carnage. It almost looks like a card from my very favorite zombie deck, my zombie tarot, which I use sparingly on this channel because I know some people find it upsetting. But there's old Scratch, who's been at it, but it's in the reverse, so it looks as if they would like to be released from this bondage, from this very difficult and toxic situation as they see it, well, at least as she sees it. I don't see lawyers, I don't see money, I don't see that kind of energy. I think it's almost more of a wish to be freed from it than an active doing of something. That's just how I'm reading it right now, I think, because of him. This don't care attitude I'm getting from the King of Pentacles. So the outcome for the Harkles with the spitting image thing, how's it going to go? What is going to be the effect on them? Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's going to be bruising. The Five of Pentacles is never a happy card. There is, it looks like a Yeti or Bigfoot or somebody like that, watching the little people dancing around the fire and picnicking and making merry, not knowing that they're being observed by this prehistoric creature or this really strange creature. Creature is shunned, outcast. It is that feeling of being cast out. And in the reverse, even more so, I get from this card. Reversals, I always say, several ways of reading them. They can be extreme energy of something, they can be the opposite energy of something, they can be a delayed manifestation of that energy, something in the future. But for me, it is that the extreme version of the Five of Pentacles is here, the extreme feeling of being scapegoated, cast out into the wilderness, exiled, being viewed as toxic. It's sitting next to the devil. So it doesn't look like they're going to get out of it. The dog is shouting very loudly in the background at this. He's very excited by this card for some reason. And it looks as if they really are going to feel it. And it might even have some financial consequences for them. The Five of Pentacles is the card of lack, of material lack, and it might cost them some money. They may actually waste some money trying to get out of this and not succeed, trying to stop this production somehow and not succeed. And it is going to they feel foolish, and it is going to make them feel as if they are really outcast, disliked, left out. That energy, not him, he doesn't care, her. She's sitting there above the Two of Cups. The couple is going to look foolish, and she is the one who's going to feel it. Again, not Harry. So that's the way I'm reading this at the moment. It'll be interesting to see what happens, what I'm looking forward to certainly. And so thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.